Investment Insights with Bifm Retire with a Purpose. Personal finance isn't always exciting, but mastering its main tenets is always important. If your goal is increasing your depth of knowledge around money, retirement, and important financial trends, listening to this podcast while you work out, ride a taxi from work, or take on household chores could push you ahead. Today, we're talking retiring and retiring with a purpose. Preparing to retire can be very emotional. However, making a retirement plan that can help you manage your finances and cope better as your life and your priorities change is important. It might feel like you just started working, but retirement is no longer that hazy concept far off in the future. It's exciting as you get closer to starting one of the most rewarding chapters in your life. But it's also perfectly normal to have some doubts and questions. Now's the time to evaluate your plan to make sure you're on the right track. Make any adjustments. Now's the time to reevaluate your plan to make sure you're on the right track and make any adjustments you need to help you retire the way you want. If you plan to retire within the next 10 years or so, consider taking these steps to help you in your efforts towards having what you need to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle in retirement. Step number 1, examining your income sources well in advance of your target retirement date gives you time to make any necessary adjustments. Number 2, envision the kind of retirement that you want. Will you want to work part-time? Will you want to be a volunteer? Or do you want to move to your Moraga? Or do you want to travel the world? The next step is really to develop a realistic picture of the financial resources you may need and then determine the current ones you have. Will they be sufficient to support your plan? If you find that there is a gap, think about how you will accumulate the additional assets you need. Make adjustments to your retirement contributions or your savings to avoid having to downgrade the vision that you have in mind for your retirement. Fourthly, downsize your debt. By limiting new debt and working to clear existing debt, you can minimize the amount of retirement income that will be spent on loan installments or clearing off existing loans. Lastly, but not least, take full advantage of Bifm Unit Trusts. At Bifm, we have a wide range of investment solutions that you can use to augment your retirement savings. For more information, contact us at 399-2199. And finally, in conclusion, it's never too late to get started. When your planned retirement date is a decade away, it can seem like a distant event. But it is important to plan carefully and set realistic goals so that time is on your side. And that can help you to have the means to enjoy the sort of retirement that you have always dreamt of. Even if you start saving and investing for retirement late or are yet to begin, it's important to know that you are not alone. And these are the steps that you can take to increase your retirement savings. It's never too late to get started.